Ugh. Alright, guys. Let's go into some more. Guys, growing up in these cult families is dangerous. Life-threatening. It can be. Especially if you're the one that they've targeted. I'm going to go into something that's going to tie into a few different things. Okay? It's going to tie into pedophilia. It's going to tie into pornography. It's going to tie into life insurance fraud. I guess those are the three main ones. I've come up with some more. And what am I talking about? What am I going to? I'm talking about hidden cameras. Yep. I hate to be the one to say this to you guys, but these sickos, if they can, will put hidden cameras in your home. Yep. This really should be illegal. And the even more unfortunate thing about this is for them to be able to successfully do it, it means that somebody in your house is in on it. I mean, I guess it's possible that someone broke into your house while no one was home and did it totally covertly. But most likely, somebody in your house knows. And if you're in these occult families and you got a handler, well, guess who handled that situation? What's the purpose of these hidden cameras? Well, it just depends on what part of the business that they want to use you for. And you could get a lot done with just that. One, you're going to get footage of your children, if you have children. Two, they're going to get footage of you in the bedroom and in the bathroom, if they got them in there. You can only imagine what they're using that stuff for, right? What kind of money they're trying to make on that. Okay? Now let's go a little further. How's it going to tie into life insurance fraud or any other kind of fraud that they like to do, especially when they try to manipulate the legal system, which they do? Well, let me paint a picture for you. How about somebody's going to paint a picture like you guys are going to get a divorce. You guys are in the middle of a divorce or something like that. You're unaware of this. You're unaware that you're going through a divorce. You've never signed any paperwork. But what they're doing is getting footage of maybe you acting a certain type of way. And what they might try to do is get you to react a way next to these recording devices. And then they'll use that as evidence to be like, well, see, we were divorcing because this person, see how they act? See how they were acting? We were in a divorce. And I'm going to tie it into the life insurance fraud because guess what? If they can manage to get you to go out in a tragic way and then they'll spin it to be like, well, we were actually in the middle of a divorce before they died. Do you see how this game, this nefarious game, is being played? This stuff is disgusting. Who thinks of this kind of thing? The unfortunate thing, this kind of reminds me of actually a case that's been going on actually here in Georgia or in Alabama. Or maybe the guy lived in Alabama and he did something in Georgia or vice versa. But anyway, some guy who was a foster care, he was a foster parent. Imagine that, right? What a coincidence here, right? Another government-associated person with the foster system had cameras in the bathroom for all the young girls that he was fostering. Hidden cameras. Wonder what kind of people that person's connected to. What a good old coincidence, huh? Capital G, maybe? It's sad that you got to think about this, guys. And I hope you never do. I really hope that you have the life and you just never, ever, ever have to think or fathom this. But there are people, there are wicked, gross families that make money doing this kind of thing. You ever heard the term black widows? And it works the other way for men too. Men prey on women like this as well. Like I said, this really ought to be illegal. Finding out that somebody was illegally surveilling you in your own home. Wow. What an invasion of your rights. And they think they're going to get away with it. That's the funny thing. No, they're so used to that. But times are different. So, don't worry, guys. 2026 is going to be a very big year for a lot of people. A lot of people who are hurt by these people are going to get their justice. And then the people who have done this are going to finally get what they deserve.